I'm gonna tell you another thing. All this ain't gonna get resolved.
See, that's how I feel.
It's not gonna.
Nothing's gonna change.
This battle's been going on for a long time.
Right.
This is just a little dirt just kicking up from the surface.
Right.
Been through this before. I've been in here before.
Really? With the same type of situation?
Similar.
And nothing was ever resolved?
You put up a screen to look good for a while, and then, but at the same time, give it a month, it goes right back to the same thing.
And I guess that's how I feel, is that in this type of setup, with this many animals and this many people using the animals, and, you know, at least on our end, so little help because, you know, the job stinks and there's no pay. It's not going to get better.
Shield, but that's at least the technician, do the same thing.
Right.
They've been here so much longer. They just mark it, tell the vet tech, and keep going.
Right, and it doesn't bother them.
Because they've seen it too much and they went through the same battle that you were trying to
I
battle.
see. That's how I feel like everybody's just demoralized.
I'm sick of it. They do what they're supposed to do, put the green card, they notify the people,
right.
and they keep going.
So who
The investigator come right down, look in there, see the green cards, and so forth, see their animal. Technician, vet tech, look. But who's talking? Who's resolving these matters?
Yeah. So who is the problem? You think? Like, what's the source?
It's a circle.
Okay.
It's a circle. Everyone has to take some blame.
Right.
Everyone has to take some blame because everyone is responsible.
Right.
So we're all responsible. Whether we want to take blame or not.
Yeah.
We're all responsible.
Unreal. Since last weekend. Bruce Rotten has been here for a full week like this. And clearly the vet hasn't checked him because nothing's been written on there. Oh my God, these are all... This mouse is dying. I'm gonna put a tape on this that says sick mouse 327. And now she's dying. This girl can't walk. This whole freaking bag is still alive. Okay, guys. Hey, Davita. Can I find live animals in the dead animal cooler? I just walked in there. Do I go euthanize them? And since clearly a lot of people don't check for their pulse, is there anything to do about that? I mean, because that's bad. But 5, that's like...
Oh, I went in there and let them up on my arm.
Oh my God.
I was putting some, I don't know, in the box. And the vet jumped up on my arm. I've been in there and the whole slew of vets was alive. People not paying attention to what they're doing. They do this, cut it off, put them in the bag. They ain't dead. knocked out. So that's why I tell everybody.
But can we do anything about that in terms to get people to actually check for pulse or what have you?
Some people does, but it's hard to.
Okay. Oh, poor baby. I think they're eating this decapitated rat. I hope he's dead, because that looks bad. Oh, God. Ooh, God. What does Walsh do? Because I've seen, the last weekend I worked, he had some that were ripped up like that. Are they...
It's not even a green pot on it.
Is he doing aggression studies at all? Or are they just mean? God. Poor guy.
That's probably two of them.
Yeah, so should we take that other one out?
Right now. Let's put the green pot on and wipe this up.
So we can't separate them?
Not right now.
Yeah, this poor guy. Looks like he's been laying in that same spot all night. He's the bathroom there.
You moved this up yesterday?
I did. I couldn't get it in the computer because I couldn't log in right, but I did call Mary. And I tried calling Brisa's number that's on the door, and a voicemail picked up, and it sounded like someone completely different. I don't know if maybe that's the wrong number or not. Plus, I suspect they're probably maybe still on their vacation. Okay. Cool. Thanks, Mike. Yeah, little boy, it's okay. No, bless your heart. It's okay. No, it's okay. I'm sorry. It's okay. Good buddy. In the rat room, I found a rat who was paralyzed from the neck down, and so he was totally immobile. I think he could turn his head a little, but he couldn't move. So this was on Friday, and I called Mary and told her about it. And then I actually just ended up working that weekend as well. So when I came in on Saturday, he was still here, and Mike and I were here, and so he called Dr. Bellinger. And he came over and looked at him and said, yeah, he looks really bad. He needs to be sacrificed. He's not going to recover from that. And so Mike and I thought that was resolved, because we're like, Dr. Bellinger's on it, that's it. Well, so when I worked the next day on Sunday, I saw that he was still here, the rat was. And so I paged Dr. Bellinger again and said, did you know that he's still here? I just wondered what was happening. He looks horrible, like he hasn't moved since Friday. And so Dr. Bellinger said, yeah, I'm waiting to hear back from the investigator. Because it was a weekend, it was just after Christmas, so I don't know if they were out of town or something. And so it was Monday then I came in and he was dead in his cage. Are you Dr. Trotsky?
Yes.
I'm Kate. It's nice to meet you.
Hey.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess you found the one guy.
Yeah, he's not living too good. You don't see what the genetic manipulation is either.
I see.
How long have you worked here?
Since about October, I guess. So it's been about 6 months, I suppose. Yeah.
I'll probably come back over here and give him some subcutaneous fluids, but he may be dead by tomorrow.
It's just a mouse, chow mouse, so I called Dr. Trotsky to check yesterday. So I thought it was impacted, and he's dead now. This one, he said was dehydrated, and as a result, he impacted. Just while you're here, there's one mouse, I probably wrote it down, that's in another room down the hall. He's one, it's Samolsky, so I don't know exactly which room that is, but I know when little Mike was still here.
Yeah, Windows that's what I told you, that's dead.
Oh, that one? Really? Because he was alive a couple minutes ago, because I left him up under the hood. Oh my gosh, because I think he reported him like a couple months ago.
And they told me they'd killed him
Oh my gosh.
on the 2nd of January.
Oh my gosh. Because I saw the card where it said apply ointment twice a day, and I saw it was dated like randomly for a couple weeks. And
Yeah, because Mike was the only one doing it.
Right, because remember he was aggravated, yeah.
Well, they told me that they killed it. And so Barbara came over to try and find it because they said they killed it.
Right.
She couldn't find it because they had taken the card and put it behind theirs.
Right.
So, I mean, that's the other thing that happens. A lot of times investigators will take the cards.
I find them in the trash
And hide 'em.
before Barbara can get to them.
Right. And so that's, that's one of the things we're dealing with. And so they told me they'd already killed him.
That's hard. Okay, so I really just saw him
He didn't
20
die on
minutes
his own,
ago. Oh, okay.
You want to go next door? You can say goodbye to him.
Is he in the procedure? Oh, okay. Good. I'm glad to hear this because when I saw you, I was like, oh my God.
I'm not supposed to do that, but in this situation, the investigator swore to me he'd been euthanized.
That's ridiculous.
It was 8 weeks ago. As far as I'm concerned, oops, he died.
Yeah. This is a Donna Bunchmouth, and on 2/20/02, over a month ago, she put may euthanize if necessary. Oh, goddamn. She says if necessary only. Well, she says if necessarily only female with prolapsed uterus and marked out female with prolapsed uterus. And she looks like hell. There's a green card that said to euthanize, and then now conveniently that's been removed and they've just replaced it saying that it's healing.
She's going to recheck on the 22nd.
Is that a week?
Jesus Christ, that's a week.
And Barbara said that they needed to be separated, but he says that they can't separate them because that changes their behavior for the study. She also said they needed to be euthanized. They needed to be euthanized. And she looked like hell. There's a green card that said to euthanize, and then now conveniently that's been removed and they've just replaced it saying that it's healing.
She's going to recheck on the 22nd.
Is that a week?
Jesus Christ, that's a week.
And Barbara said that they needed to be separated, but he says that they can't separate them because that changes their behavior for the study. She also said they needed to be euthanized, but he says they'll probably be okay.
For our naive knockout mice, this cannot survive.
I noticed, I see them in there, they're about, because I was in that chamber, I'm like, what the heck? And I saw the blood on
Did
it.
Kate get that?
Anyway,
Yeah, I was like, what in
So
the
you just
world?
cut their tail and they bleed to death, basically?
yes, for that untreated mice.
Right, oh, okay.
And that's part of the study for them to die, I guess?
Yes, that's
Wow.
a very important parameter of
Wow.
our protocol.
Just came in and did it probably after you had left.
Man. So full 24 hours, those mice were... That doesn't make any sense. And I don't see how he would think that would apply to a study in the first place. What he would learn from that.
Well, I can see his learning from it, but at the same time, no protocol calls for that. You have to watch an animal very closely, and once the
I
animal
see.
gets to a certain point, see, that's where he went wrong.
Right.
He went wrong by allowing it to go all the way.
Right.
You can't allow it to go all the way. Once an animal gets to a certain point, then you have to.
Right. I guess you can't cut their tail and leave them to bleed to death while you go home on Easter Sunday and hang out. And not have any idea what's happening.
Right.
Okay, well good.
If there's a problem in the room, like it's not my job to, or your job for that matter, to solve the problem. It's the job of the people, the vet people. They're supposed to come and they're supposed to get it checked out. And so we actually got kind of mad at them. So
Okay.
Right.
See, I know on Thursday you'd said they went out of town and didn't call me, and I don't know what happened to pathology. So then when they came to me the next day, I was like, I don't know, some kind of backward.
I yelled at them.
Right, okay.
I basically, not yelled at them, but I said, I was like, we put pathology in months ago.
Right,
I was
it's
like, if
wild.
it's an infection, I need to know what kind of infection it is, and I need to know if we can treat them because they are important, and I'm really freaking out because this is my colony, and if I don't get somebody
Right.
over here to assess the situation,
Immediately.
I was like, this is ridiculous. We waited. I know Christmas happened and whatever, and people are away, and I wasn't even here. But we put the pathology in ridiculous
Right.
time ago.
Normally, we have to, assess the procedure, we have to put it in the eye.
Oh, okay.
Let it sleep.
Oh, so they kind of numbs them.
Why? Because we apply for this protocol level animal rights will approve. Normally, this will affect the cell survive.
Okay. So
So
the alcohol does that too then?
No, but I just directly cut it with this. I don't put them in the sleep or wait several minutes. Maybe it's not an illegal procedure. I hope you don't mind.
Right. Oh no, it's interesting.
Because I need to put in quickly.
Wow. And his body still wiggles that much?
Yeah, just a little for a while. That's take a couple of minutes.
So you're taking the brain?
Yeah, I'm taking the brain. I need to put it quickly. That's why.
Wow, he still wiggles a lot, doesn't he?
Yeah.
But there's no feeling there?
No, I don't think so. This is young rat at the end.
Wow, he still wiggles. That's wild. So you're saying that there were some people who were questioning just this whole procedure?
When we write down the procedure, we have to write down, put the animal in the eyes
Oh, okay.
for 4 minutes.
Oh, because that's what you're supposed to do?
Yeah, the animal sleep, and then cut the head, and animal won't be any pain. But this young animal don't care. Because the committee, they want to check this detail of the procedure.
I see. And they don't like that you don't use the ice, I guess?
Yeah, but if we start use ice, direct cut, they won't approve it.
Okay.
And they said, it's not a humane.
I see. But as long as you say that you did it, it won't matter.
Yeah, it won't matter.
Do you prefer just not to use the ice, or is there a reason?
I prefer not using ice.
Is it just because it takes longer?
Make it longer also will affect the brain. Who knows?
Oh, I see.
This one's like this is coming.
Bye. She get her hand in there?
No, you're fine.
Oh, okay.
We're just trying to make sure they don't make a mess.
Okay, his cortex had been pancaked on the skull. He had developed hydrocephalus from the damage in the cells.
Oh, wow.
It had just pushed his cortex and just pancaked it all along.
Oh, okay.
And he virtually had no forebrain left.
Wow. I think he's the one who may have seemed to have bit through his tongue when he had the seizure, so I think he overall just had a worse experience than the others.
Yeah, I'm sure he did.
Did that thing just break?
This is a little bit unusual. You usually don't see this.
Did the wire just snap, kind of?
No, they're ready to come loose.
Oh, okay.
This, he's starting to exhibit some of a tonus, which,
Oh.
okay, now see, he's a little bit more unhappy. That's kind of unusual.
Female. Well, her vagina looks really unusual as well. Yeah. It's okay, it's just me. Yeah, it's okay. What's wrong with your eyes, bud? It's okay. It's okay, buddy. Bless your heart. Yeah, look at you. It's okay. It's okay, baby. the two Baldwin fighting guys are here. And then the one pup, the one weanling is here. This is the one who I think you saw on Friday.
Yup.
Oh, he's died just since I checked him.
No, he's not dead yet, but he's
Oh
gone.
my God. So I checked him when I got him through around 8:10 a.m. And of course he was miserable, like he has been since last Friday, but nothing like that. And now it's probably about 11:30. And we've seen him like this for the last 20 minutes. I reported him in the computer on 322. And Barbara wrote, separate, small male, punched, not eating well, keep feed and transgel on cage 4. Now on 325 she put, not separated yet, still looks hunched and dehydrated, needs to be euthanized. Yeah, a couple of them look a little more lively than the others.
Yeah, they're getting used to that and all.
Oh yeah. So they're the ones who can hold their alcohol, I guess.
Yeah, they all get really screwed up or dead in the first few days.
There aren't many continuous left.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3.
So that was 4 out of 8. So half of them died. Wow. So will you be able to, how will that work in your study then when it comes down to the numbers?
Yeah, it's going to be tough.
Yeah. Can you do anything with them after they've died in terms of their brain? No.
We check their social interaction and anxiety. Basically, it's behavior test.
Oh,
So
okay.
we put like 2 different mice together and see how they interact.
Oh, like after all this. So
Yeah.
on Tuesday?
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
And see like whether they're anxious, whether they socially interact with the other mouse.
Okay.
It's interesting.
That is
And that's-
interesting.
Yeah.
And are you just trying to see like if the alcohol affects their social interaction? Is that kind of what you're looking at? Oh, okay. Wow. Yeah, so there's not many continuous guys
Yeah, so that's best.
to socialize. Oh, sure. Oh, no problem. Sure. Yeah. And here's your little, they keep calling here are your bottles
Oh, okay.
for the dead guys. Since they can't use them much anymore. Okay, well, good luck. Yeah, the numbers are dwindling. Would that just mean that there's too much ethanol in there, or
No, actually I gave them less yesterday because of this problems. We said let them survive for some time because I was to give them 7% alcohol. So I
Okay.
reduced it to 4.5. So I don't know if that's...
That's interesting. That's really weird. Yeah, I'd be curious if you find out what the deal is. I'm curious, just especially since you decrease it.
Yeah, exactly. I
don't know.
so that they would feel better, they won't fall asleep or something.
I see.
And then they die.
Yeah, that's weird. Huh. We'll see you a little later. These are the Brees rat pups who were found really dehydrated last weekend. And the iCook, I reported that there were only these blank green cards on their cages. Since then, apparently Barbara has come and put the vet care cards like this. They say watch hydration levels on these rats. Keep apples in cage for extra moisture. This whole room smells like a bunch of dead animals because I think like every last adrenal-ectomized rat in here is dead. Oh, except here's one alive. He's alive. These 2 shams are alive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. These are dead for like 12, 13, 14, 15 dead ones. Out of 20, I believe. This is Barker's rack after being changed. 24 out of 52 overcrowded cages. This is the Christopher Walsh room. This is a breeder cage that had a dead animal on 326. And Sheila, the technician in here, wrote, "Mom dead, trampled while giving birth because of overcrowding." I think she's really aggravated because this guy apparently always has overcrowded cages and never separates them on time.